Hey guys, today I wanted to bring you a video on what is in my gym bag, so the powerlifting edition. I'll be running through some of the equipment that I have, so let's get started. So this is my gym bag here, and depending on the day and what I'm training, so if it's a squat day or a bench press day kind of thing, I will pack appropriately for it because my bag's, well, it's not huge, so I can't take everything I want with me, and I tend to have a lot of equipment with me and food boxes, prepared lunches, breakfasts, and that sort of stuff. So first things first, we're going to get started with my weightlifting shoes, and my preference is the Addy Powers 2. I like them, they're very narrow, they're actually a size 8 or 8.5, and I am a size, usually I'm a size 9. These are 8.5 or 8 UK, I'm usually a size 9, so actually a small size smaller, but managed to break into them really well and they feel really, really comfortable. They were a friend of mine gave them as a gift. The belt, I'm using the SBD belt. I know, fancy, right? Okay then. In terms of a belt, you've got to choose what's comfortable for you and what you're used to training. It takes a while to break into the SBD, that is true, and a lot of people find it too stiff. I've broken into mine and I'm very, very comfortable with it. It is extremely expensive, it's like 130 quid or something. I will link all this below in the description, you can check it out. If I was going to say whether it's the best or not, I don't know. I haven't tried any other belts. I've tried a similar strength shop type belt with a lever from a different store, and I liked it. It was my first ever belt. It was pretty good. But once I tried this, I'm not going back to anything else. But again, SBD is just because I got it as a present, so I was pretty happy. Water bottle, that's important. I have to carry that with me. Knee sleeves. So I use these when squatting, and these are SBD knee sleeves. Have these now for 2 years. These are medium. Yeah, medium. One of the main reasons, again, they're IPF approved, so that's what I compete in, and that's just super easy to use for them. And they're one of the first ones I tried. The only ones I actually tried, so they're just my preference. And if I do want to try the Mark Bell Strength Shop sleeves, strong sleeves. So if he sees this video, send a pair over, I'll try them on. I've heard good things about them, so I'm happy to try them on. Also, SBD is releasing a new range, so yellow one, that's super cool. Right, I also have, what else do I have? Oh yeah. So, caffeine pills from My Protein. Don't know if you can see, you should be able to see it, My Protein. And then I'll use them as a pre-workout, so one tablet is 200 milligrams at about an hour before training. Will do the job. Liquid chalk, My Protein again, super cheap, and if a gym I'm going to doesn't have any chalk, this is a lifesaver. I have used recently in the past meet nose torque, ammonia, which was super exciting, super fun. However, the packaging got damaged and I sort of lost it and left it and that went green. So I don't have any now, and I will be buying some. Again, I really enjoyed having it. It's really good to get my ass into gear. Then wireless headphones for training. These are pretty good. I got these on Amazon. If they still exist, I will link them in the video below. They were cheap. They were like 20 quid, and they've been with me for 2 years. And they also do this magnet thing. Super cool. Sound quality is good. It does the job what I needed to do. Right. So that's right. Let's say that's today's day. That'll be a squat day, and that's what I'll pack for. There'll be other equipment that I will use. So a hip circle. This one is from Let's Train. Again, I will link that in the video below. I'll use this to get my glutes warmed up, my adductors, and do all sorts of dynamic mumbo jumbo before training. Lower body. I've got lifting straps. These are just explosive 8 or 1X something. Basic straps. I'll use them when I'm doing high repetition deadlifts or things like that to just help my hands rest a little bit. Or when I'm feeling lazy. Don't rely on them too much, but I will use them once in a while. They do the job. Deadlifting, I do deadlift in flats, and I'm using Chucks, yeah, what do you call it? All-Star Converses, that's it. Converses, flat Converses. I use one of them once in a while for the variations, but these are really good and comfortable and solid. And they're a bit dirty, they need it clean. Missing something. I am missing my wrist straps. I also use these SBD wrist straps when I'm bench pressing, and SBD is everything basically, because it's IPF approved. It's some stuff that I've wanted, I wished for Christmas a couple of years ago on birthdays, and I just received it and it does the job. I like these going on heavier weights, so 100 kilo, like 90% maxes and things like that. Above that sort of weight range, I tend to use them then, or high rep work. Again, SPD because it's the only brand I have ever used. So I haven't tried anything else. So for my recommendation, I can't say what's better or what's not. These are the flexible ones. They do a stiff version, which I will also look into trying. I think I'm getting a pair. See the difference. So on average, that's pretty much it. And I'll try to cram as much of that crap into this bag as I can on an average gym day. Like I said, depending on the training day and where I'm going. Where I'm training, some of the equipment I might not need, like the chalk or straps, or some days I might not need a belt. So yeah, guys, if you enjoyed the video, let me know in the comments below if you have any feedback. I'm thinking I will do a powerlifting meet day equipment, or what's in my powerlifting meet day bag kind of thing. Because I tend to take a suitcase with me because it's a lot more crap, like singlets and spare socks and underwear and food. So like a little checklist that you guys can use and get an idea of the difference. One big thing is you don't necessarily need all of this. Like you don't actually need any of this. You don't need lifting shoes. You don't need knee sleeves or wraps or a belt. You can lift in just flat shoes and a bottle of water. Pretty much that's all you really need, and some music. You don't actually need any of this equipment to get started or get stronger. There are many powerlifters who don't use a belt. So on that note, I will end the video there. Take care.